Good day, St. Martin. I'm Yesenia Lázaro.
And I'm also Lawrence.
And welcome to another edition of St. Martin News Desk.
Brought to you by TV15.
We're bringing the latest and most important stories around the island and beyond.
It's the end of the week. It's time to get into the weekend. And happy birthday, Jess. But let's dive into our top headlines.
St. Martin is mourning the sudden passing of Troy Washington, temporary manager of NEWSDESK, Washington, who held the company since late 2022, was on the verge of becoming the official CEO. His leadership helped stabilize NEWSDESK during challenging times. Prime Minister, the Honorable Dr. Luke Mercelina, called Washington a patriot, praising his integrity, resilience, and commitment to public service. The GEBE Supervisory Board expressed deep appreciation for his contributions, emphasizing his legacy of strength and unity. The government and GEBE extend condolences to Washington's family and the community, urging everyone to keep them in their prayers.
Deputy Prime Minister, the Honorable Grisha Maarten, has formally requested that the Council of Ministers present the governing program 2024-2028 to Parliament. This move, a first for a sitting government, highlights transparency and cooperation between branches. The program, themed "It's Time for the People," outlines strategic priorities, reforms, and investments aimed at national development. Maarten emphasized the importance of accountability, ensuring citizens understand the government's direction. The Council of Ministers is now awaiting a date from Parliament to make the official presentation. Prime Minister, the Honorable Dr. Luke Mercelina, met with Dutch Defense Minister Ruben Brekelmans in The Hague to strengthen defense cooperation. Discussions focused on crisis preparedness, military training for St. Martin's youth, and Coast Guard recruitment. Mercelina backed a unified kingdom crisis plan, citing regional risks like climate change and security threats. He also advocated for military training access in St. Martin, similarly to Aruba and Curacao, and urged stronger Coast Guard career opportunities. The meeting highlighted St. Martin's commitment to deeper kingdom collaboration in security and defense.
The Consumer Price Index, CPI, rose to 114.79 in fourth quarter of 2024, reflecting a 0.64% increase from the previous quarter and a 2.22% rise year over year. The average CPI from 2024 was 113.91, up to 3.97 points from 2020. Transport saw the biggest jump, up to 4.82%, mainly due to a 25.81% surge in passenger road transport. Miscellaneous goods and services rose to 1.72%, while food and non-alcoholic beverages increased 0.86%. Meanwhile, housing and utilities dropped 0.54%, driven by lower electricity costs. Compared to the fourth quarter of 2023, transport led inflation at 5.49%, while food and services also saw notable price hikes.
This is an exclusive release. Divico and Extra Tight Entertainment presents Headliners.
Roots and Rhythm.
A night of good reggae music.
Music for the soul.
Sunday, April 27th at the Carnival Village. Featuring Tanya Stevens.
It's a pity you already have a wife, and me don't have a man in my life.
Panta Metro and Devante. Richie Spice. Maarten.
Big deal. You're my friend, I'm a big deal. Yeah, we're kinda important.
Hosted by Uncle Shags, also featuring St. Martin's own royalty, City Ranking, DJ Outcast, and DJ Blaze. Headliners, Roots and Rhythms, Sunday, April 27th at the Carnival Village. Don't miss this extravagant reggae experience. Get your tickets online at extratight.com. Love, peace, unity, reggae, can't dead.
Powered by Divico.
This is an Extra Tight Entertainment production. Just say I.
We listen and we don't judge. We listen and we don't judge. Judge, 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 judge. Listen, 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 listen. We listen, don't judge. We listen.
Let's put everything on the table. People always give their opinion, and you can either take it or crunch it. Let them judge. We give in to the most irresistible flavor. We devour every nugget that falls in our hands, especially when it's our crunchy fried chicken. And let the crumbs fly if needed. Let them keep judging. We'll keep indulging. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
The Minister of TEAT has praised the Enterprise Support Project, ESP, as a proven model for small businesses development and aims to sustain it locally beyond its 2028 conclusion. Since its 2019 launch, ESP has provided $19.8 million in financial support to 291 businesses, including $7 million for women entrepreneurs. The initiative has funded repairs, asset acquisitions, and working capital, stabilizing the MSME sector. The minister emphasized future institutional support, enhancing training, and better financial access. With the program rated satisfactory by the World Bank, efforts now focus on capacity building and ensuring long-term MSME resilience.
Minister of Justice, the Honorable Natalie Tackling, alongside Prime Minister Luc Mercelina and key officials, toured the Phillipsburg police holding cells to assess urgent upgrades aimed at meeting international standards. The $30,000 project led by the NRPB focuses on improving plumbing, lighting, ventilation, and detainee conditions. New mattresses have been delivered and a roof repair is planned ahead of hurricane season, with further assessments revealing additional infrastructure needs. A second phase is being prepared. The government remains committed to modernizing detention facilities in line with international human rights guidelines. The St. Martin Police Force, KPSM, welcomed Dr. Everett Penn, co-founder of the Teen and Police Service, TAPS Academy, to explore relaunching the program. TAPS Academy, which ran in St. Martin between 2016 and 17, aims to strengthen ties between youth and law enforcement through education and mentorship. The program went dormant after Hurricane Irma and the COVID-19 pandemic. With KPSM studying its feasibility, further discussions will determine the next steps to reintroduce TAPS Academy in schools, fostering crime prevention and community trust.
Law enforcement agencies and consular representatives in St. Martin recently participated in a specialized training session on detecting forged documents. Led by the Royal Netherlands Marechaussee, KMAR, the training equipped participants from the Coast Guard, KPSM, and honorary consuls from Guyana, and Jamaica with skills to identify fake passports, IDs, and currency. This initiative enhances border security and combats identity fraud, reinforcing cooperation between national and international partners. KPSM expressed gratitude to all involved in making the training a success. Extended tax deadline. The deadline to submit 2024 income tax return forms A and B has extended to June 30th, 2025. Invitations are being sent by regular mail. If you don't receive one, you must request it. Forms are available online at Government of St. Maarten's website. Taxpayers must submit forms in person at the Tax Administration Building, located in the Vineyard Building in Phillipsburg. Online or email submissions are not accepted. For proof of submission, bring a copy to be stamped. Taxpayers who need an extension must request it before June 30th, 2025.
Two new earthquakes, watching that very carefully. Thank you for joining me. I'm meteorologist Brian Shields, and thank you for subscribing. Let's get to this. This one yesterday, 4.4 in magnitude. It was pretty far deep down near Dominica, Martinique, Guadeloupe. May have even felt it in parts of St. Lucia. This is the same spot we had that other quake. I want to touch on this area further in just a second because we've had multiple quakes now in this same spot. Then we lift to the north last night, or early this morning, if you will, a new quake. And I was watching your comments. Thank you for leaving your comments if you've been feeling any of the shaking. This one just to the east of the British Virgin Islands really felt it in Anguilla and St. Maarten. This one 4.2 in magnitude, which is generally okay. Once you get over 5, if you have a quake that's over 5 in magnitude and kind of shallow or near the surface, that could start to lead to some more problems as far as damage goes. This one was 4.2, so generally okay, but not super deep for the most part, about 31 miles down or 50 kilometers down, and that's why this may have woken you up. So this is another quake. So we've had 2 new quakes that I've been watching over the last really 24 hours. Now back to this spot in Dominica, this is where we've had the back-to-back quakes. Again, that new one yesterday, 4.4, but that follows the 5.0 in magnitude. So this seems to be a little bit of a hot spot again. Nothing really too terribly high in magnitude, but keeping an eye in this area. And one of the reasons why is we have this plate boundary, which is a convergent plate boundary. What does that mean? Well, that means things are coming together in this area. There's different types of earthquakes. The convergent boundary, which this is where 2 plates are coming together. And usually that could cause more problems if you get a kind of a bigger quake, because you have one plate lifting over another. So you get that lift up, and that could cause some issues maybe with a tsunami. Not the case that we've been seeing with the last 2, but also sometimes you could typically get some bigger quakes out of that convergent plate boundary. So 2 quakes in that area, and that's what I'm watching. But with that said, these quakes that we've had near Dominica, felt in St. Lucia, they've been more on the intermediate side as far as how deep down they are. So some of us haven't even felt them at all. The quake we had by St. Maarten, that one was on the shallower side, again about 30 miles down. That one was shallower, and that's why a lot of us in Anguilla, St. Maarten, we felt it last night. So the depth is important. Now I mentioned that other quake we had, 5.0 in magnitude, in the same spot of Dominica, Martinique, and St. Lucia. That one one was just a couple days ago, early on Tuesday. So this seems to be a hot spot. The cluster of quakes we've had in earthquakes, still a little bit of shaking as always, but that hasn't been as pronounced. But watching that new quake as well, some flooding issues in particular in parts of Texas. So 40, maybe 50% chance of some scattered showers for us in Jamaica, Cayman Islands, 20 to 30% chance. It's not high. We need some rain. It stays low. Rain chance staying on the low side for us over by Port of Spain, Trinidad and Tobago. Barbados, 30% chance of a shower today. In the next 2 days in St. Lucia, rain chance holding at 30%. 20 to 30% in Grenada. Could get a couple showers today. St. Vincent the Grenadines, still generally that isolated chance. We do that again as we work our way into Martinique. 20 to 30% chance in Dominica, of course, monitoring some of the shaking we've had nearby. Guadeloupe, 20 to 30% chance. 30% chance today, Antigua, Barbuda. We're going to generally have a lot of sunshine this weekend, but the seas will be a bit elevated. St. Kitts, Nevis, and Montserrat, rain chance about 30% today and a 30% chance the next 2 days. Anguilla and St. Bart's. Rain chance stays isolated. St. Martin, Saba, and Statia could see a couple more showers today, even a thunderstorm possible. Watching out for a few downpours around in parts of Puerto Rico and back toward the U.S. and British Virgin Islands. Then we swing back toward the Bahamas. We're mainly dry. May see a couple showers, southern Bahamas back through the Turks and Caicos. 40 to 50% chance of scattered showers and a few thunderstorms working our way back through the Dominican Republic leading into the weekend. Haiti, we have about a 30% chance of a shower for today. 30 to 40% chance the next 2 days in Belize. Mainly dry still in Aruba, Curacao, and Bonaire. Rain chance staying very limited. 30 to 40% chance as we get toward Guyana. But look at Suriname, how that rain chance starts to build up to a 50% chance on Saturday. Rain chance staying limited in Cuba. Best chance will be eastern sections. 30 to 40% chance of scattered showers. Costa Rica and Panama. Nicaragua, 30 to 40% chance and about a 40% chance the next couple days. Couple scattered showers. Honduras, including the islands. 20 to 30% chance Guatemala and El Salvador. Mexico City, we're mainly dry. A lot of that action shifting up to northeast Mexico and Texas. Yucatan Peninsula, rain chance staying low. Stays low as well. Northern Colombia, about a 20 to 30% chance in northern Venezuela, and in Bermuda, that front has moved off toward the east. So lots to watch, of course, monitoring these earthquake areas, the couple of new earthquakes that we've had, a new system building in the United States. So keep an eye on some areas of rain, and in upcoming videos, I want to highlight the upcoming hurricane season, watching the water temperatures carefully. We'll be covering that as well together. So thank you for being part of this weather community. Have a wonderful day ahead.
We listen and we don't judge. We listen and we don't judge. Judge, 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 judge. Listen, 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 listen. We listen, don't judge. We listen.
Hi, Mom. How are you? But Mom, you finished all your minutes yet?
No, girl.
Talem has new postpaid plans and automatically upgraded my postpaid package.
Is that so? Guess what?
I am getting more minutes and almost double the amount of data for the same price.
I guess I'm making a switch now. Let me call you back, Mom.
Hey Tash, you have Talem new postpaid plans?
This is an exclusive release.
This is an exclusive release.
Divico and Extra Tight Entertainment presents Headliners.
Roots and Rhythm.
A night of good reggae music.
Music for the soul.
Sunday, April 27th at the Carnival Village. Featuring Tanya Stevens.
It's a pity you already have a wife, and me don't have a man in my life.
Panta Metro and Devante. Richie Spice. And Christopher Maarten.
Big deal. You're my friend, I'm a big deal. Yeah, we're kinda important.
Hosted by Uncle Shabs, also featuring St. Martin's own royalty, City Ranking, DJ Outcast, and DJ Blaze. Headliners, Roots and Rhythms. Sunday, April 27th at the Carnival Village. Don't miss this extravagant reggae experience. Get your tickets online at extratight.com. Love, peace, unity, reggae, can't dead.
Powered by Divico.
This is an Extra Tight Entertainment production. Just say I.
St. Martin and Curacao will officially adopt the Caribbean Gilder XCG on March 31st, 2025, replacing the Netherlands Antilles Gilder. A co-circulating period will last until June 30th, during which both currencies will be accepted. Banks will close at noon on March 31st for system transitions, with online banking and ATMs experiencing temporary downtime. The old Gilder will remain exchangeable until 2055. The central bank is leading an information campaign to ensure a smoother transition.
The eagerly awaited Science Week 2025 will kick off on March 31st with a keynote address by Dr. Ricardo Neal, Goodwill Ambassador for Science and Technology. Dr. Neal's influence in the Caribbean's tech education, particularly through the Sint and Nevis Robotics Association, has been pivotal. The week will include an interactive panel discussion on AI in education, moderated by Dr. Gail Rigobert, with experts from various fields, offering diverse perspectives. The event aims to inspire the community with hands-on activities and a science fair showcasing student innovations. Public viewing sessions at the Elise Convention Center are scheduled for April 3rd and 4th this year.
The Collective Prevention Services, CPS, is teaming up with Monster Factory to host a Let's Get Fit St. Martin event on Saturday, March 29, 2025, as a pre-celebration for World Health Day. The event will start at 5:30 a.m. at the Vineyard Office Park Complex in Phillipsburg and will feature yoga and mindful meditation. Participants are encouraged to bring yoga mats and water for hydration. World Health Day, observed on April 7, 2025, will focus on maternal and newborn health with the theme of Healthy Beginning, Hopeful Futures. The World Health Organization, WHO, aims to raise awareness of the importance of healthy mothers and babies for stronger communities.
Last week, the Emergency Operations Center, EOC, and Office of Disaster Management, known as the ODM, participated in CARIBE Wave 25, the 14th annual regional tsunami exercise. The goal of the exercise was to evaluate local tsunami response plans and test communication procedures among key government response teams. The exercise involved a virtual tabletop session that allowed emergency management organizations to review and practice their tsunami response procedures, ensuring preparedness in real-life situations. The exercise was guided by the Intergovernmental Coordination Group for Tsunami and Coastal Hazards Warning Systems for the Caribbean and adjacent regions. 2 hypothetical tsunami scenarios were used, one generated by an 8 magnitude earthquake along the Erenquio Plantain Garden fault zone and another caused by a magnitude 8.6 earthquake off the coast of Portugal. This annual exercise, which involves 48 participating member states and territories, helps ensure that emergency responders across the Caribbean and adjacent regions are prepared for potential tsunami threats.
The White and Yellow Cross Care Foundation, WYCCF, is excited to announce its participation in the National Career Fair, taking place on March 28th and 29th this year, 2025, at the RAI in Amsterdam, Netherlands. HR Manager Joanna Waver and Operations Manager Brechia Boutekais will represent the White and Yellow Cross, providing insights into rewarding career opportunities within the organization. A unique highlight of the White and Yellow Cross booth will be the handcrafted pelican keychains made by the clients at the Sister Basilia Center, SBC. These special keychains, crafted with care, are created in partnership with Perpetual Plastics SXM, an initiative that turns recycled plastic into useful, eco-friendly products. By showcasing these keychains, the White and Yellow Cross emphasizes the values of inclusion and sustainability, demonstrating the positive impact of providing meaningful work opportunities for individuals of all abilities. The White and Yellow Cross invites all attendees to visit their booth to learn about their organization, available job openings, and how they empower individuals through care and community support. Be sure to pick up one of the Pelican keychains, a symbol of creativity, inclusion, and environmental responsibility. For more information about the White and Yellow Cross and SBC, visit www.wyccf.org. To learn more about Perpetual Plastic SXM, visit their Facebook page at Perpetual Plastic SXM. That's all the time we have for today's edition of St. Martin News.
Thank you for joining us. Remember, new episodes premiere every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 a.m. on TV 15 across the social media platforms and all Alexa devices globally. I'm Alston Lawrence.
And I'm Justine Lassiter, wishing you an amazing weekend. See you next time.
Since it's your birthday this weekend, you do it. Listen.
Stay friendly. St. Martin.